Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. In with the challenge. Hazard. And here's Mbappe. And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Perisic.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up... It's Hazard! Goal! Barcelona! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 11 minutes is number 21, Eden Hazard.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Bastoni simply refused to be outdone there. Till. He's in a great position here. Camavinga getting this one clear. Not the most accurate pass. Strong running down that left flank. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has been slung wide. He's got away. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Bastoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
PSV clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Messi purring through the gear. Can he finish? And it's Rosicki, showing good feet. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's really well cleared. Dest. Schuten. Well read, nice interception. And here's Mbappe.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Perisic. Azar, given the lift of his goal. Shooten. Goes looking wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Fired deep towards... It's a mighty effort! And he can clear it away. Gasharovsky. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Gabriel. And he's managed to get rid. Shooten. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. And he's let fly! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Azar. It's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Oh, it's come loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Camavinga looking to penetrate opposition lines. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Rosicki going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found a way through. And it's Rosicki. Perisic. Gets a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that has found him in acres of space. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Camavinga does well to get it back. Camavinga hurtling down that right flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. That's a throw. Perisic. It's not an especially good pass, that. Camavinga. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now the breakaway. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. Perisic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Perisic.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's been shifted off it. No, it's come to nothing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for Mbappe!
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Perisic. Till.
There they go, hunting again.
PSV, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. It'll be a throw-in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Number 27 coming on the field is number 19.
Till. Shooten. Great vision. Distributed tidily. It's a promising position. Shapes to shoot! Danger averted for now. Oh, it's come loose.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shooten. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. He's free, and the shot! Cleared away.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Perisic. Shifted it to the flank. No, again there's no way through. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
25 coming on the field, number 11.
Ball's out once more.
Number 17.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Till. He is through here. Played out to the left flank. Delivers the ball. Cleared without hesitation. Schouten wins the duel this time. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Just 5 minutes left. They'll have one final crack at it. It's a throw-in. Oh, some tackle that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Dest. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Out for a throw. Can he get on the end of this? Cross to the back post. And that's been repelled. They've played it short. Tries the cut. Here's the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And time is up. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Azar, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
The action has already started. And here's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. They want to be quick to recover this. Camavinga. Camavinga!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Hazard, good driving run. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Suarez. And it's Hazard. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a lovely, neat pass. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That's really well cleared. Inacio calmly anticipates. Still goalless at the moment. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. Sporting are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Bastoni. Ball's gone out of play. Strong running down that left flank. Trincao. Nice bit of trickery. Suarez. That's a great chance! Goal! Sporting! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bastoni gets it away.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Trincao getting on for a third of the way through the game. Bastoni tries making a foray down the right. Bastoni. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gabriel. Camavinga. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. And he's gone for goal! That was mighty close.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Rosicky making good progress on the right-hand side. Rosicky, good strong midfield running here. He's had it taken off him. Inacio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Rosicky really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
It's a pretty loose pass. Trincao. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And now they can clear their lines. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Sporting looking to pass their way through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He has found the way through. And here's Trincao. Can he latch on to this? Bastoni. It's Camavinga. And it's Pedri. Trincao. Could try cutting inside here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. He's in plenty of space here. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Now it's Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Trincao. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gabriel. Senesi, certainly one of the players of the week. And it's Rosicki. Trincao. Can he get it through? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, there's a probing ball. Plays a sharp... There's the shot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's Asa! It's a loose ball. Chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Rosicki brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Sporting are looking to go forward now. It's a searching pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Mbappe. That's good play. Suarez.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Pedri. Hazard. And here's Mbappe.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Mbappe. Driving through the middle. Mbappe! No mistake! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's got to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. And again, they're pressing effectively.
And he's managed to get free. Vardiol gets good distance on it. Sporting have got it back and they'll have another go. Kamavinga.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kamavinga, challenged just a bit on the firm side. 1 minute to add according to the board. Trincao. And that is a little undercooked. So that's it, it is all over. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Mbappe claiming the man of the match. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Rodri. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the... Rosicki! That was travelling. Ricci. And this is Messi. He's tried one! He's got away with one there. Vardiol. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Wood! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Rodri. That's Rosicki. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Wood gets decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Mbappe. Wood gets flagged offside. Messi. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's in a great position here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's McAllister. Goes looking wide. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rodri. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. McAllister clears. It'll be a throw-in. Not the most convincing of passes.
Oh, really well played.
Time and again they are repelled. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Vardiol. Alexander-Arnold. Out for a throw. And that was nowhere near his best. Messi. Van Dijk. Guardiol. Grealish. Now it's Rosicki. That has not gone well. We are into overtime. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
McAllister. Rosicki. He's found a way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
And it's Rosicki. Rosicki will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. Shot and goal! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Eder Militao cuts it out. And that's another good win of the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Very nicely done. Mbappe! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mbappe really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Threads one in. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. That's a good foot in there.
Attention, changement.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri. Now he's got space here. Pass is just off target. Hazard. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Aimed beyond the defence. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe! Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a goal kick. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. Ricci tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Grealish.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And it's lofted through here. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Grealish, who does have an assist to his name. He's got away. Tries a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's that, the end. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly
Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Rosicki! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
This is the time you need that pace.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's Rosicki! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rosicki on a strong run down the right. Rosicki going face-to-face with his great rival. Goes down, but nothing given. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the t-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
And now they can clear their lines. And it's Rosicki. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good ball! And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Corner number 2 then. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Saka. No goals as yet. Rosicki. Beckham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well-timed, excellent interception. Van Bouten does well to get it back. And he's running through, and the shot! And he's found the net! The breakthrough strike! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
El dorsal 5.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Gabriel. More and more pressure on the ball here. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And Gabriel.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Defending here is really tight. Alexander-Arnold. Out for a throw. Alexander-Arnold. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. Brzezinski. Madrid have it back and can go again.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Vardiol. Azar. Messi. He's dealt with that really well. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10 será reemplazado por el dorsal 3.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's been shifted off it. Deftly away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's picked his way through. Mbappe! There it is! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hazard going full tilt down the left. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. No, he wasn't going to let him past. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Saka. And it's been given away. And he's managed to... Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Not the most accurate pass. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, good spread. And that was nowhere near his best. Pedri. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, it's come loose. Rosicki. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Kane concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, what's he done? And Batistuta! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Rodri. Oh, they could be caught out. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that should get the job done. And it's Rice. Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. That's going to go a long way. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Madrid have their second corner now. Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van Dijk. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Could be danger here. And he's straight offside. Vardiol. A lot of space ahead. Batistuta! Should have equalised.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Oh, what a mistake! Goes for a shot! There's a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Marcó en el minuto 85 el dorsal 18.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Rodri. Messi. And it's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Rosicki. Now it's Mbappe. It's Pedri. Eder Militao. And Alexander-Arnold.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra. That could spell trouble. Van Dijk.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now Eder Militao. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Kane is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Barcelona are looking to keep pace here. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
This to double their advantage. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Oh, he's hit the upright.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Madrid with the chance to go 2 up. And he's put them 2 in front. Barcelona must score here to stay in it. It's in. Pick that one out.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Barcelona are looking to save match point. Oh no! And that is just about that. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's just beyond his reach. Throw in. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Mbappe. Played into space. No, it's come to nothing. And they've been given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rosicki plays it short, and he shoots! And again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Rice. Still goalless at the moment. It's Saka. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Alexander-Arnold. Brzezinski. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. And that has sent... He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Off the post! Brzezinski. That is good alertness. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Saka. It's Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Saka. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rice. Now Van Bouten. Driving forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi! Hits off target and by quite a way. Saka gets a good foot in there. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, nice touch. Rosicki. Van Bouten. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rosicki. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Five minutes till the break. Now, can they get him away? Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot! Oh, that's another chance! And he's done it!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Gently done. Threads one in. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh no, he's got that wrong. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose.
And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 2 then. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Messi.
Might want to be careful there.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he's managed to get rid. They get a throw in. Van Bouten. Van Dijk. Oh, what has happened here? And it's gone back to the keeper. Oh, what's he done? It's Kane! They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
El dorsal 18.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Batistuta, and he's intervened well there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's forced to go back. Azar. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Park Ji-sung gets a foot in here. And it's Rodri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Madrid are down to 10 men.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
No, that's been easily repelled. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Rosicki looking to play it into the box. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Saka. And here's Rosicki. Great ball, and he's in here. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Vardiol makes the interception. Not the most convincing of passes.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Beckham making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi gets into some space. Now this could be a chance to shoot! And he's following up! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Climbs up big! There's a goal! And what a climax we have here! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
That pass has been well intercepted. Saka. 5 minutes to add. Just eases him off the ball. Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? Rice. Van Bouten. Van Dijk with the clearance. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go.